Hi friends, Marlene here from Uniquely Ella. I have a quick little flip for you today. This lady is getting ready to ship and I wanted to make sure that I'm a little bit under the weather. Just want to make sure that I, documented her on my channel, for you to maybe get some ideas and also for me to remember what I did. Kind of like my video journal thing. But first, let me show you something that I made again, because I'm going to be sending, I always send something with my journals, usually a bundle, which I'm going to send a bundle, but I'm also going to send one of these. Let me show you what I made. Look how adorable these are. I had made these before, but I decided to make more. I had some left. I used to get them like at the dollar store, I think like four for $1. They're just a plain little notebook. And, all I do is just cover it with a dictionary page. This is already black, so it works out. But aren't they sweet? And you don't have to make them black. You can make them, and then I put a little clothespin here, like a little pin with a little button. But you don't have to. And they're simple, just a little doily in the back. But this is something you can keep in your purse, or, I don't know, give them to your doctor's office, give them to the girls, I don't know. But, I think these are kind of sweet. If you, the ladies that do craft fairs, this will be cute for craft fairs. So I made a few. I'm going to be including, I love this image. I'm going to be including some, I only have 4 really. I might need to make more. Look how pretty that image. Again, her, and look at that one. But these are quick and easy, and I scrunched up the edges. Quick and easy to make, and they make for like really cute little, I think, little gifts for anyone. So wanted to show you that before I forgot. Okay, so let's get started. This was a little bit different. Well, it's still my style, which I don't really know, guys. I'm doing something where I need to mentally in my head, which I'm probably going to do another video today, so you probably see the same background. But I've been trying to figure out my style. Like, what is my style? Like, I don't know. I don't really have I like everything. But anyway, I go on. I usually do like little presentation pieces in the front, but this I did something a little bit different and I kind of like it. So let me show her to you. Like that. That's what she looks like from the side. The other one I've already shipped. This one I need to ship today, and I haven't really had a chance to film it because I haven't been feeling so hot. So it wraps like that with this. This is not sari, but I found it somewhere and it looks like sari to me and I love it. So, and then I discover a box of fringes that I had, and I love how these little tassels just kind of fall and cascade on the journal. I love that. I don't know why I haven't tried that before. But let me show her. I basically, just kind of reinforce the back. I use my little rosette trim that I tea-dyed as a pretend hinge, I call them. And this one ties in the center, in the upper side in the center. But what I did here, instead of doing my envelopes and little inserts, I made a real tiny little flip for on top of her. So this is really the cover of the journal. This is just a little flip I did on top, and I like it. I think it's so cute, and it gives me more layers. So I'm going to list underneath every one that I use. There's a lot of Raindrop Lila, which I love. I'm like binging on her digitals. There's also Ida Jane Design, Ruby and Pearl. So I'm going to list everyone underneath that I use to create this beauty. Okay, so for the cover of the little mini flip that's on top, I did a collage with, I always call boho whatever's blingy. I could be, probably I'm wrong, but that's in my head, that's what I call it. So I needed to add a little bit of the boho touch because I love that. And so I did a little cascading little fabric here that I rescued from somewhere. I don't remember where. but I love this fabric. And then this is from Boho Daydreams, and that's the cover for the little mini flip. And then here I'm like in love with embossing these little glassine envelopes. And I found some embossing folders that I had, that I forgot I had, fall looking. You know, these are leaves and they're so cute. And then here I just have a little tag, which I don't remember who that's from, but I will list it underneath. And then the little pages, you know, my journals are all in little pages. This is a little piece of, like a little tab out of some boho fabric. I think this might be, I hate to say, because then if it's not that person, I feel bad, but I'm going to list everyone underneath. And then this is the back. And then for the back of the little envelope, I just have like this little tab thing, and I did a little collage. So this trim, I don't remember if I got it recently. I don't remember how I ended up opening the box of these trims, which, oh my god guys, I forget what I have. So I found that and I love it, and I love that you can play with it. Here I put another little tab, and now this is the actual cover of the journal itself. I created a little tuck right here, and in the tuck I just put some real cute, look at this, I embossed, I think this might be from Project Life, that I'm trying to use up my supplies from my scrapbooking days. And then again, I know I always say this all the time, I call my journals junk journals, but they're not really made out of junk. Well, some, but not all, because true junk journals are junky. No, my journals are, I call them junk journals because it's the junk journal style where everything's like mix match and different sizes and whatever. But 95% of what I use are digitals because I love digitals. They're just so, and then you can make anything look old. So I love it. I also like when I see some of the ladies using the real old stuff. That's really pretty too. Here I made a little tab. This is a glassine that I also embossed, and I turned it into a little pocket with a little journaling card. And this is like, you have plenty of room in here to add more goodies. A square doily that I'm like in love with. This is tea dyed. This is just a page that this is the original pages on the bottom, but I felt like I wanted to add another layer, so I put something on top of it. Little pages all over. I'm going to go kind of like a little bit fast because you guys kind of already know my style. I'm just kind of showing you the colors and the pages and everything. This trim, I don't know, I think I got this recently at an estate sale, and I'm in love with it, and it was perfect because it's got the fall colors. It came in handy. It's like awesome. Another little page. This is an older book, but it's not vintage. Another little tab. This one I posted. I was going to make it floating, but I changed my mind and I didn't. And all I did to create this, I might do a tutorial, is started with something like this. A piece of paper that I just folded. Created my, created my tuck, and then I just layered and layered, and I came up with that. I have some of my stenciling here that I love. And then I kind of like a pocket from up here like that. And here I did a little, I love that. I love these colors, are so pretty. And then here I have a little printable kind of, the back. And then just a little something, you can tuck things in here. And then this one, I believe this is like, I'm almost 100% sure this is Raindrop Lila, and I love that image of that little girl there. Love it. Looks like she's gonna, no, she's a shepherd girl. I love that. And then I made this little tag with the little dangle. This is Raindrop Lila. This is a new kit that she has, and I love it. And then I added those little, made a little dangle here, and then I found these really cute little beads. I don't know if you can see them, they're adorable. So I thought that went well. And this, I love this like a wheat. And then this is just paper bag. So that goes inside this cute little pocket here that I just basically just did layers and layers and layers and layers. But I was gonna make it floating, but then I changed my mind because I thought it went perfect on this page, so I made it permanent. more collage. Here I turned this little image into, because I wanted to add some blues and greens. This is, I believe, also from Raindrop Lila, into like a little belly band kind of thing. And I put one of my embossed tags and this pretty little journaling card. I love this tag. So that goes here like that. Peekaboo. Tea-dyed. I love that. I'm like in love with this thing. I put it on every journal. Just love it. A little collage. Here I just have like a floating little whatever with some of my rusty paper clips. I have a little card, a little postcard. This I love. Isn't that beautiful? Fall color butterflies. Hello. Gorgeous. I love this tab. This is from a cushion, I believe, that I rescued, and I've used it last year, and I had just this. I don't think I have anymore. This is just a little floating whatever, and I have this funky little paper clip that is, I don't want to open up because I don't want to, it's so dainty, I don't want to mess it up. This is one of my Greek cards, dictionary cards, and I just folded, I believe this is Ruby and Pearl. I just folded that, and you can tuck a little something in here, and the card fell off. Okay, there goes that. So that's that. Kind of hugs the little music sheet, and you can tuck more secret stuff in there. Okay, so that's that. Here I created this little page. I put in this little envelope that I don't recall who it's from, but I love it. It's really pretty, and it had those fall colors. This is my fabric. This is from Love Junk Journal, Tracy Fox. I use a lot of her labels because they go with everything, and I just love them. And then just tied a little piece of sari with a little ribbon. And then in here I have ticket, I guess ticket for you to journal on, and then plenty of space to write little secret stuff and tuck them in there. So that goes over the page like that. More pages. I love that. This is one of my fabrics. Another little ruffle. Love that. Collage. More collage. This is a floating one. This is another one of these that I made, but I made this one floating, and all I did, took a book page, folded it in half, did a little adhesive. Actually, I flip this up. I have to do a tutorial on that because this little tuck is a little bit different from my regular tucks. See, just that. And then back here I have one of these. This can be like a bookmark. I have this tag. This is from Raindrop Lila's collection that I love. And then this is just a little book page that you can use to, you know, break and use it in your journals, or leave it in there, write, or, you know, whatever you like to do. And then here I did, there's a lot going on here. This, the page that I folded. This is 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers. I love layering. And then I put a little permanent ticket. I just kind of tucked it right underneath where you can just barely see the number. I think that's kind of cute. And that created a little hidden little tuck here for me also. So I tuck that, and I tuck that. And you could also tuck more and just kind of hide it. So this one floats around, so that means that you can either use it in this journal, wherever you like, or oh God, please, I don't want to start. Or in this journal, or any journal you like. Another tab. For my center, I use that. And I love this image. It's beautiful. Again, I'm going to list everyone underneath. This says, oh, this is just fall. Just look at it, fall. So I wanted to make this like a little symmetrical and kind of neutral, because I wanted that pop of color right there. So I think I accomplished that, and it ties right here. See, I have to trim some of the fuzzies. I have to go over it again. I go over it like 3 times before I mail it out. I don't like, I mean, it's okay if I get it, I just remove it. But the ones that I send out, I want to make sure I don't get any of those spidery, those little glue webs. Here's a little tuck. Then I back up. I love this trim. I know I say that all the time, but I do. Almost. Oh guys, I am like going crazy over eyelet. I don't know why. What's wrong with me? I just love it. This is a little piece that I just had left, and it's like the perfect shade. Another one. Plenty of room everywhere. A little bit more of that fabric that I'm like in love with. I wish I can find more. Actually, this is the reverse side of the fabric, because I like the reverse more than the front because it has more of the gold threading. So I use the reverse. We can do that. We don't have to. It's our journey. It's our creativity. You can do whatever you like. And then here I have a paper clip. And then in this paper clip I have a little bit of netting. Guys, I got this idea of just the netting, tucking in the netting or pieces of fabric, because I do a lot of sewing, because I like to sew a lot. And it's so relaxing for me, even if it's just a straight line. I mean, mind you, I'm not a quilter. It's so hard. I could never be a quilter. I admire those ladies. When I say that I'm a sewer, I mean just straight a line. That's it. So I like to do a lot of sewing, but sometimes I like to leave things floating. And then this idea of just using a little piece of mesh or even a little piece of fabric I got from Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals. I'm going to link her underneath. I got this idea from her. It's a great idea just to add a little piece of fabric or a little something which underneath your paper clip. I love that. I saw it in one of her journals and I loved it. So go check her out. She is amazing. So I did that to hold that in, and then the envelope is like this, tucked like this, and I've got that on. I love that. I got that on the bottom, and then this little envelope is from the same as this, which I will list underneath because I don't remember, but it's the same designer. And this one's a little bit longer, so I did a little, I backed up. This is from Raindrop Lila, this little label. So I backed, I framed it with a little piece of fabric, a little lace on the bottom, and I love this envelope. Look how pretty these colors. And then here, I have another crunched up, tea-dyed little receipt thing, and then just a little something that you can just like journal on the back. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. One of these little pages. Here I made a little floating. I showed this also on Instagram. I made like a little side tuck type of thing here going on. And I decided to put it, here. I don't know, I just like it here. So what I did, again, out of this gigantic book that I found that I love, it's huge, so it allows me to do a lot with it. So what I did is that I created the little tuck like that, folded it, and then just adhere a little bit on the bottom and left this whole big pocket here open. So, and I love how this paper is just, this is like, it's a very old book, but they did it in like some kind of a linen, just kind of like real rough, but it's an old book, but it's rough, so it holds, like when you fold it, it doesn't crumble, it holds really well, and it's a little sturdy, so it's like going to be like my new pocket tuck creating foundation. It's going to be this book. I love it. I found it also in that estate sale. So what I did here is that I started doing my collage, and I did a piece here with some of the blue because I like the blue. Did a little collage there, and then just flip it back, extended it back here. And then for this material, the same thing, this lace, I put it underneath and just kind of fold it over it. This, which I'm like in love with, it's wax paper. They're like lunch bags. Somebody corrected me on it because I didn't, well, they taught me because I didn't know what they were. I found them and I got them, but they were kind of waxy, and somebody told me they're like little cookie bags or whatever when you go to a bakery or something, but I love them. So I ended up, embossing. But I got a new little embossing machine. Actually, I have a giveaway coming up. I have a new, because I have a electrical one, and then I have my regular one, and then I got these little ones that are like perfect. But I think because it's so new and the blades are so, or maybe my sandwich was too tight. I don't know. But it broke. It over embossed it over, like it cut some. So in other words, it ruined my bag, which was not ruined. It was a wonderful mistake, because I have these little strips of whatever that I can use whenever I want, and I love it. So here I made a little bow. This is a little dangle. I've had these beads for a while, and I printed, stamped a lot of these little tags that I want to get rid of and start using them, and I think they just add a little extra, little cute little touch. Here I have one of these cards that I kind of made kind of look old. I have this beautiful little image. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, look at those sleeves. She's absolutely gorgeous. And then a little one of these little new printable, made to look old, that you plenty of room to journal on back here. So this is also a floating one, so you can put it wherever you want, or another journal, or take all the floating stuff out when you're going to journal. That's what I do to mine. More little pages. More little pages. This, I still have a little bit left. I love it. More. So more or less the same style that I always do, where I have all the different little sizes of pages and then plenty of blanks. Here I have one of these little clips, and all I did here was like a little cluster, and it started out, this little ticket is kind of holding all this together. This is something I am like mass made, embossing these little tickets. And then this is from Tracy Fox. I love this tag. Isn't that pretty? That's from Lydia's collection that inspired that. And that, a little flip. So all that goes together, and that goes right here, you guys. And then I love, this is my favorite paper from this collection. And here I have one of these little dividers that I embossed. That goes right in here. This is almost the end of that, and that, and that. And then the back of the glassine bag that I turned into a little pocket, the very last page, and the back of the book. And that's pretty much, guys, that's it. This is my journal. She's getting ready to ship, and I'm sorry I'm rushing a little bit at the end, but I'm almost out of batteries. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless. I hope you liked her and picked up some ideas, and let me know if you like this little journal flip on top. I did. But give me your feedback. Thank you, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.